Hi, this is Miss Smith here in the Media Center, and you're watching Warrior TV News.
Good afternoon, Warriors. I'm Riley.
And I'm Kate, and this is the February 16th feature edition of Warrior TV News.
First, we will take a look at the preparation the boys swimming and diving teams are making in order to maximize their success at the upcoming sectional meet.
Next, we'll get a glimpse at the hard work and dedication from the seniors involved in our show choir groups.
All of this and more on today's feature edition of Warrior TV News.
The business classes have proven to be superior over other electives for 20 years running, but some people still choose to take the other electives, just like some people like transitioning in the cold.
Let's go. Let's go.
Having a dead Chromebook.
Yeah! Woo! Heck yeah!
Getting their chair pulled out from underneath them.
Yeah! Let's go! Thank you. Good one, yeah!
Messing up on live television.
On today's. Yes!
When your projector won't turn on.
Yeah!
Getting water poured on their head.
Yes! Yeah! Do that again, please, yes!
If you're interested in pursuing a career in business, then consider adding a business class to your schedule next year. Also, Advanced Computer Applications and Computer Science 1 are now offered as dual credit classes.
Yes! Yeah! Do that again, please, yes!
As the boys' swimming and diving season comes to an end, the athletes' hard work and dedication to the sport does not. James Woolner, Nolan, Deiter, and Jimmy Gruss take a look into the work that is being put in as the athletes prepare for the upcoming sectional meet.
As the Warrior swim season comes to a close, Warrior TV gets an inside look at the coach's view on the season and the sectional meet ahead.
So the meat and the potatoes of the season are done. They put in all the work. They put in the yardage. They've been through the grind. Now we're just fine tuning, focusing on the small things that sometimes get lost during the thick of the season. Starts, turns, streamline, head position, body position, all those things. Wrap up the season and ready to rock. Do you know, energetic, I think, would be the first word that comes to mind. I think this is the first time in the 3 years that I've been here where the entire team has stayed pretty high in energy. It's a long season. These guys train longer than any team here. They put in the hours, but they've been able to keep that energy nice and high this season. So I would definitely say, a lot of energy. I'm pretty optimistic. I think, like I said, we put in some great practices. It's been a long season, but overall, these guys they grind it out. They get the work done. They're positive. They're super silly right now. Lots of energy as we go through our taper process. So I'm pretty optimistic about the results we're going to have.
It was a little rough at first just because as a first-year coach there's a lot of things that I have to learn. So it's kind of interesting though because I can relate to the kids because I'm learning as they're learning new things. So at the end, as of right now, I think it was a great first year. These kids are all super coachable. They're all super dedicated to the sport itself. And when you have a dedicated kid and a dedicated coach, everything else just kind of falls together. Man, I'd say passionate. There's a lot of kids who they eat, they breathe, they sleep here in the pool. There's even on the rough days, they always remember why they want to be here. So they just love the sport. It's the end of the season, so we're just kind of fine-tuning all the smaller things. Starts, turns, just the little individual pieces of each stroke. So all the hard, intense training is done. It's just a matter of what little things we can fix before this Thursday to try to get them as fast as possible. I think they're going to do a really great job in sectionals. They've all worked really hard all season, and I think that at this point, we describe it as the glory years of whitewood swimming. There's records that are being broken, and I think that at sectionals, that's just going to continue to happen. And they're just going to leave everything on the line, the seniors are, and then the juniors are just kind of paving the way for the next.
After speaking with the coaches, Warrior TV dives in with the boys to see what motivates them through tough practices.
The toughest parts of practice are whenever coach writes up a hard set and you know you have to do it, but you haven't started it yet.
Well, the toughest part of practice for me is staying focused sometimes on the set, or paying attention and doing what she says during long sets, and just keeping my mouth shut when she starts talking.
My favorite part of swimming is getting up and racing on the blocks and, seeing a new time up on the board. My goals for sectionals are to qualify for state in the 200 free and the 100 free. To do that, I would have to, swim my best times and show my best effort.
My favorite part about swimming is the fact that no matter the race, you can race either yourself or race the clock, and there's always opportunities to try and push yourself and everybody you're racing, no matter what you do. My goals for sectionals are to try and break the medley record with our relay and try and break the 50 freestyle record and make it to state. For the relay, we all know what we have to do. We just have to do our part and everybody should follow. And for the 50, I'm going to have to train a lot harder, work on getting off the block faster and getting in and out of the wall.
Sounds like the boys are ready to give it their all at the sectional meet. Be sure to come out and support them at sectional finals tomorrow, Saturday, February 17th. From outside the trophy case, I'm James, here with Nolan, Warrior TV News.
Man, what am I ever going to do with all these books?
Ooh, I know just the thing.
Warriors, the WCHS peer program will be collecting new and used books to donate to the Books for Africa organization. If you have any extra books, make sure to drop them off at Mrs. Canary's room, H107, from February 21st through March 14th for a good cause.
Our show choir groups have been hard at work in order to perfect their performances. Lots of their success is due in part to their senior leaders. Meagan, Brown, Lindsay, Kendall, and David Ryan explore the hard work and dedication the seniors have given that has helped and will continue to help our show choir succeed.
Whiteland Rhythm Masters and expression shows are fiercer than ever this year. Warrior TV goes backstage to get the seniors' thoughts and perspectives on their final year in WCHS show choir.
A few years ago, expressions didn't compete in any way, but now we're going full comp with Rhythm Masters.
Rhythm Masters has grown a lot. We've almost doubled in size since I've started. There's a lot of more sound that we have brought to the group and more skill level that has really been brought up from the beginning.
Our show kind of starts out with not knowing who you are, and as the show progresses, we figure out what our place is and where we're meant to be. The ballad is the turning point for that, and we just kind of find out who we are, and we go from there, and it just kind of ends with having fun and partying.
Our focal point, I would say, of the show and describing expressions would be our ballad. And it talks about being in the shadows initially, but having this dream that's just incredible and being out there and being recognized. And that's really what Expressions has become as a full competition group. Part of my job as co-president is to remind the girls that each one of them belongs in this group and each one of them is incredible and contribute to the group in the best way possible.
A lot of people sometimes don't really realize the difficulty that this group has and how much work and effort you have to put into it.
As a president, Brad and I just try to be there for everybody who needs us. I'm indifferent about the whole senior thing right now. It doesn't really feel real.
It's really sad, and I've seen a lot of self-progress and progress within friendships and bonds, and I'm gonna miss my family.
Being my last year, it is really difficult because I'll never be able to do something like this again.
I'm just really excited to see what Rhythm Masters does in the next few years because I know that it's going to be really great.
Thanks to the senior leadership in both groups, they've reached amazing success this season. Rhythm Masters received overall grand champion and best vocals at their second contest. Additionally, Expressions has officially gone full competition for the first time ever and received second runner-up in the unisex division this past weekend.
After taking note on how the seniors feel about the 17-18 show choir season so far, Warrior TV patted berets over to the directors to measure how the seniors have impacted them and the show choirs as a whole.
It made me feel like I made the right choice to come here because all the leaders were seniors. They're the ones that really wanted the ensembles and the whole just choir community to be this amazing home for everyone.
I believe that the seniors have paved the way, both in Expressions and RM, for a lot of future success. I'm really excited to see what the legacy of the seniors will be with inspiring those to try out for the new groups.
I will miss their support and their honesty and just their love for everyone around the entire choral community here.
Looks like Rhythm Masters and Expressions' time has come and they're ready to run a big-time competition this year. Their next competition is this Saturday, February 17th at Ben Davis High School. Have some faith and come out to support them, Warriors. From outside the WCHS Rhythm Masters trophy case, I'm Meagan Brown, Warrior TV News.
Y'all don't really want it like here comes the here comes the here comes the y'all don't really want it like here comes the here comes the here comes the y'all don't really want it like E-double-L. I said so. I keep big bills up in my heart, don't look dirty like blood, so ain't got no twist in my head, but I'm still dreadful, and I got plenty of bread, so I go to bed full. I'm in it to win it, I'm all in. I might call you my cuz, young blood, but we ain't kin. You think of jumping, man, you best think again. The dirty, I'm the type of man that might go broke for revenge. Had some not so nice friends, kick the door off the hinge.
Congratulations goes out to Garrett and Ryan for winning semi-state. Make sure to go support them this Friday and Saturday at Bankers Life Fieldhouse as they compete at the state finals.
And that's all we have for you on this feature edition of Warrior TV News. Until next time,
have a good one.